Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be doing our breakdown for the data download and the EZA for the STR Dokkan Festival exclusive Kid Buu and the physical Dokkan Festival exclusive Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And I know this information dropped last night. I wasn't able to do a video. Also, I'm a little under the weather, so just bear with me while I go through all this. But they did not hold back on how quickly they provided these units here. They really should have just, provided this information at the beginning of the celebration because we're just basically a week from that initial notification when the step-up banners came out. But this was a little bit surprise to me. I thought we were going to wait till the 13th to get EZA units. We actually got them on the 7th. We possibly can get a Super EZA on the 13th then. That's maybe what I'm expecting. And then the countdown EZA LR for the 10-year anniversary. But anyway, from when this video is being dropped or recorded, it's only a few hours from the Kid Buu and the Super Saiyan 2 and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that's going to be dropping in the EZA. So let's quickly go over the details since I wasn't able to break it down previously last night. I am very excited because this is kind of the closest thing that we're going to get to a LR Kid Buu. This unit is very, very strong. Tons of HP, almost 30,000 in HP. I don't know if we have the stats here in terms of, yeah, right here. So 29,000 in HP, 19,000 in attack, and then 11,000 in defense. This is a fantastic unit. So again, these units here, EZAs, and just makes everything 170%. We were going to be interested to see in the future what the 170% EZAs are going to look like, going to 180 possibly in leader skill, but really the leader skill doesn't matter all that much right now. Let's look at the passive skill. Key plus 3 attack defense 250%. Very strong. Plus an additional attack defense 40% with each attack performed up to 160%. Crazy stats there. Launches additional attack has a high chance to become a super attack. That's a 50% chance. High chance to perform a critical hit. That's a 50% chance. Reduces damage by 20%. Flat out, no restriction. Plus an additional attack defense 40% to another 120%. And an additional 10% damage reduction up to 30% for every Majin Power or Majin Buu Saga category ally, depending on which category has more. We've been seeing this recently on, you can't have a combination of each category, but Majin Power, Majin Buu Saga almost goes hand in hand. Very few are separated from each other. But of course, with Daima coming out, Majin Power could be, other individuals as well. But anyway, very strong with a 50% damage mitigation. So the team that you're going to be running with Kid Buu, you always want to bring at least 3 Majin Powers or Majin Buu Saga units on the team there, and that buffs up both of these stat boost and damage mitigation to 50%. Here's where it gets interesting. Plus an additional 100% defense and an additional damage reduction of 20% before the character receives 6 attacks in the battle. So basically, before Kid Buu receives 6 attacks, he's undamageable, right? Because you're going to have a 70% damage mitigation, you're going to have super high defense, and you're going to continue to stack on up with each attack performed here up to 160. So that's pretty wild that they're doing that. But here's the interesting thing. You also get another buff at the active skill once you get there. So I wish they didn't take this away. This is pretty OP. But after 6 attacks in a battle, this is going to drop. But the active skill, you can then throw that in, and that's going to have a multiplicative boost for all this. And I think it should even out 50% damage mitigation, and then all these stats should look really good. So recovers 20% HP at the end of the turn which each attack received, and then nullifies unarmed super attacks directed to the character for 3 turns, guaranteed, and then great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks directed to character starting from the 4th turn of the character's entry turn. So this is a crazy strong unit. This is what we're going to be getting in Dokkan Festival exclusive EZAs from the 10-year anniversary and beyond. Can't wait, because these are really strong, but we are going to get the next level of meta because events are just going to be stronger and harder We're going to get the gray zone or the gold zone or whatever that is from the blue zone and the red zones that we currently have right now. So again, so once you get 6 attacks or more in the battle, you can activate the attack and defense 20% in battle, and that's a forever boost. Now, is it better than, you know, plus an additional defense 100% and damage mitigation 20%? No, but it will mitigate, you know, losing that 20% damage mitigation, which is very, very huge. But 70% with all the stats is wild, right? It's wild. It's EZA, super EZA, Beerus, right? Which is just wild in of itself. Anyway, super attacks here greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, high chance of stunning enemy, and again, just high stats here. He's on a lot of different categories, which is going to be very strong and useful. So yeah, I think Kid Buu, they did an incredible job here. Let's go ahead and move on to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Alrighty, let's move on over here. So Super Saiyan 2 Goku transforms into Super Saiyan 3. Not much here, as you can see, in terms of the unit in of itself. Plus 200% attack defense, plus additional 200% when performing super attack. So want to use this in a second position or a floater position. Launches additional attack, has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Great chance of performing a critical hit with 70%, plus an additional key plus 200% to defense, and guards against all attacks when HP is 77% or more. Now, the interesting thing here is once your HP is dropped to 77% or less after the 3rd turn, then you can transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then we're just going to have like a crazy paragraph here. So, but before we dive into that, let's look at the stats. 23,885 in HP, 18,911 for attack, and then a really strong 14,260 for defense. So let's go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Alright, so here he is right here. Oh, by the way, leader skill, battle fake, accelerated power 170. So now we have a big paragraph. Now going to be very, I don't say similar, but this is definitely more damage oriented, and then Majin Buu is both damage. I think all around, he's a better unit. But man, he's going to do crazy amount of damage. All right, attack and defense 300%. Additional attack defense 200% for performing super attack. So still, you want to use this as a second position unit. Launches 2 additional attacks with a high chance of becoming a super attack, which is wild. Guards against all attacks for 1 turn in the character entry's turn. So this is where the biggest problem here is you guard for only 1 turn, whereas you're guarding for, what is it, 7 turns? But it doesn't really matter on that end. But you're guarding, and you stay guarded, but as long as your HP is 77% or above. So once you transform Super Saiyan 3, you get guard for 1 turn, but then you're just going to get crazy amount of stacks, all right? And then you're going to have some evasion opportunities as well. So depends on how you look at it. I wish they would have just kept the guard mechanic on here, but it's only for 1 turn, unfortunately, right? So plus an additional key plus 3, attack 100%, defense 200% when attacking, and a great chance of forming a critical hit for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. So there's your stat boost after super attack, baseline stat boost, plus an additional 50% when attacking, high chance of a critical hit starting from the 7th turn of the character's entry turn. So once you get here, you're going to get more damage. All right. I'm sorry. So let me take that back. You're going to be weakened, actually. So this is for 6 turns for the character entry turn, and then from the 7th turn, you lose that defense mechanic. So yeah, you gotta get going on this. So not particularly well suited for long events. Chance of evading enemy attack, including super attack, 5% up to 25%, reduces damage by 5% up to 25% with each attack performed. Oh, okay. Now I get why they're doing this. And then you're gonna start boosting up your evasion and then your damage reduction. And then with each turn pass, there you go. So once your 6 turns goes away, you're gonna have 50% damage mitigation. That's why they got rid of guard. But you're gonna be kind of susceptible in between. It seems like it's so, and you'll have 50% evasion and then 50% damage mitigation, which is very strong once you build everything up. But with each turn pass, you need 5 turns. That's passed. And then you need, so there's going to be that one turn where you're going to have everything just boosted up. So, but anyway, he's going to hit really, really hard. If you can't tell with all the stacking of the percentages there. On top of that, you do have a 12 key super attack that massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage with a high chance of stun. Do you have active skill like a Kamehameha or anything? Nope, you don't have that. Just the super attack there. So there you have it. Again, this unit is on a lot of categories as well. The nice thing about both of these units is there's no restriction except for right here. But generally speaking, if you're going to be running Kid Buu, you're going to be running on a Majin Power or Majin Buu Saga anyway. So not a huge restriction. But on Goku, you can slot him really anywhere, and he'll be fine. He's 2nd position, 3rd position unit for sure. All right, so now let's go ahead and break down how to complete this EZA. So in the data download is providing that for us. So to complete the EZA, which is dropping in just a couple hours from recording this video, Pure Saiyans, this should be easy enough. So Pure Saiyans is what you want to bring for Kid Buu. Now let's look at what can you bring. So you can't bring any tech units. You can't bring so you can't bring tech units, AGL units, extreme AGL units, extreme ints. So you can't bring any extreme class units. Owner super class Pure Saiyans. All right, that makes sense. And you just basically can't bring super tech. Okay, that's easy enough. That should be no problem. So super AGL Pure Saiyans should do fine. I don't know if we have a lot of those. Like the boosted up Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna crush on here. Let me look at Pure Saiyans really quickly. Pure Saiyans category. So remember, no extreme. You could bring this bad boy here. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you got this guy and this guy. It's just gonna one-shot Kid Buu very, very easily. Yeah, you're fine. This is gonna be a very, very easy, super easy A. Plenty of AGL units to run for Pure Saiyans. You just got to build a team, which should be no problem. Let's look at then Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is gonna be Majin Power, which again is gonna be fairly easy. What you can't bring is you can't bring any extreme class. So no extreme class. I'm sorry, no super class. Is that? Oh, there it is right here. So yeah, so no super class. So you can't bring any super class units, not extreme class. So you can bring only extreme class units of any type. So just bring extreme class Majin Buu Saga. Just bring. So I would complete this first, the Kid Buu, and then bring Kid Buu over here and just wreck shop with Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So yeah, that's what I would do. Just complete this. Very easy, especially if you have MUI Goku, EZA, and the currently boosted Super Saiyan 4 Goku and other, AGL Pure Saiyan units. So anyway, you should be fine. Not much of anything else that was provided in the data download, just this EZA here. Like I mentioned, I hope that we are going to be getting a Super EZA, possibly. I have 2 options, right? I mentioned this in the timeline. The Buhan, and then possibly Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta crossover. So for those who know why, you know why. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this video here. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Happy EZAing. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.